A young Madeleine Swann witnesses the murder of her mother by Liatzafa Safin in a failed attempt to murder her father Mr. White. Safin is shot by Madeleine as he searches for her, but survives. Madeleine flees onto a nearby frozen lake and falls through the ice, but Safin rescues her. After the capture of Ernst Stavro Blofeld, Madeleine is in Matera with James Bond. Spectre assassins ambush Bond when he visits Vesper Lynd's tomb. Though Bond and Madeleine overcome the assassins, Bond believes that Madeleine has betrayed him despite her pleas and leaves her. 5 years later, MI6 scientist Valdo Obrachev is kidnapped from an MI6 laboratory. Approved by M. Obrachev has developed Project Heracles, a bioweapon containing nanobots that infect like a virus upon touch and are coded to an individual's specific DNA, rendering it lethal to the target but harmless to others. Bond has retired to Jamaica, where he is contacted by CIA agent Felix Leiter with his colleague Logan Ash. Leiter asks for help in tracking down Obrachev but Bond declines. The same evening, Bond encounters an MI6 agent named Nomi who has succeeded him as the new 007. Being informed by Nomi about Project Heracles, Bond subsequently agrees to help Leiter. Bond goes to Cuba and meets a CIA agent named Paloma who is allied with Leiter. Bond and Paloma infiltrate a Spectre meeting for Blofeld's birthday to retrieve Obrachev. Blofeld, who is using a disembodied bionic eye to lead the meeting while still being imprisoned in MI6, orders his members to kill Bond with the nanobots. Instead, the nanobots kill all of the Spectre members, as Obrachev had reprogrammed them to do so on Safin's orders. Bond captures Obrachev before meeting Leiter and Ash. However, Ash is revealed to be a double agent working for Safin as he kills Leiter and escapes with Obrachev. Moneypenny and Q arrange a meeting between Bond and Blofeld in prison to try to locate Obrachev. However, Safin visits and coerces Madeleine to infect herself with nanobots to kill Blofeld, as she has been in contact with him since his imprisonment. When Bond encounters Madeleine at Blofeld's prison cell, he touches her and unknowingly infects himself before she leaves. During the interrogation, Blofeld confesses to Bond that he staged the ambush at Vesper's tomb to appear as if Madeleine had betrayed him. Bond reacts by attacking Blofeld, unintentionally causing the nanobots to infect and kill him. Bond tracks Madeleine down to her childhood home in Norway. There he learns that Madeleine has a 5-year-old daughter named Mathilde, whom she claims is not his. Madeleine confesses to Bond that Safin's parents were murdered by Madeleine's father on Blofeld's orders when Safin was a boy, prompting him to seek revenge on Blofeld and Spectre. Despite having succeeded in killing Blofeld and destroying Spectre, Safin continues his rampage as he, Ash, and their men are on their way to capture Bond, Madeleine and Mathilde. Though Bond manages to kill Ash and several of Safin's men, Safin successfully captures Madeleine and Mathilde. Q, Bond, and Nomi locate Safin in a Second World War base on an island between Japan and Russia. They infiltrate Safin's headquarters and learn that Safin has converted the base into a nanobot factory, where he has Obrachev create millions of nanobots so that he can unleash them globally to kill millions of people and establish a new world order for himself. Bond kills many of Safin's men while Nomi kills Obrachev by pushing him into a vat of nanobots. After rescuing Madeleine and Mathilde, Bond has them escape with Nomi from the island while he stays behind to open the island's silo doors, which would enable a missile strike from the HMS Dragon to destroy the nanobots. Bond kills Safin's remaining men before confronting Safin himself. They fight and Safin shoots Bond before infecting him with nanobots programmed to kill Madeleine and Mathilde. Despite his injuries, Bond kills Safin and opens the silos. Speaking by radio with Madeleine, Bond tells her he loves her and encourages her to move on without him, and she confirms that Mathilde is his daughter as Bond bids her farewell. Bond accepts his fate as the missiles hit the island, destroying the nanobot factory. At MI6, Moneypenny, Q, Tanner and Nomi drink in Bond's honor. The film ends with Madeleine taking Mathilde to Matera as she starts telling her about Bond.